Today on Throwback Thursday, we're going to continue with our featured crafter of the week, 1138Replicas. Today, we're going to look at his new chipped Mon Cala Kyber that he created here recently and compare it to the display version that he put out a while back. So stick around. We'll take a look at it next. Welcome and thank you for joining me again on another episode of Throwback Thursdays. This week we are going to continue looking at our featured crafter of the week, 1138Replicas, and we're going to look at his Mon Cala. Now, the Mon Cala that he originally released, which was a display Kyber, was not chipped. It was just for display purposes only, and that's just the way that one was. You just had the look. As stated on our video on Monday, looking at his Dark Saber Kyber, he has now recently started doing more crafted Kybers with RFID chips in them so that you can get your voices and your blade colors in those. And today we're going to look at that Mon Cala that he has done, that he has re-released with a chip inside of it. Now these are single chipped, so it's only going to have the one color on it. But let's go ahead and take a look first at the original Mon Cala, the display-only Kyber. All right, so this is the original Mon Cala Kyber here on the screen for you. And what you're going to notice with this Kyber is that it, just like with his Dark Saber, he uses alcohol ink. Jordan Holly over there at 1138Replicas does a great job, and I believe he's the only one that's actually using alcohol ink with any of his Kybers. The one thing about alcohol ink, which is I think one of the reasons why a lot of crafters steer away from using alcohol ink, is it's hard to get it to be able to infuse throughout the entire Kyber. It's really hard to get it to do that just because of the way it settles inside the resin. But if you look here at this one here, as I move it around, you've got a nice shaded area here where you have some of the blue mixed in with the white, or the bluish white actually that's there. It's kind of more like a light baby blue color. It's got some nice blue colorations here, but then if you look as I rotate it here on the side, you've got a little bit more blue here on this side, but as I rotate it around, you're going to notice there's very little blue. It's mostly just the white coloration of it. You don't get the blue again until you get around back to the main face side of it, and really be able to see the blue coloration that's there in that Kyber. Comparing that to the re-released Mon Cala, which I'm going to put into the screen here for you now, what you're going to notice on these two is the fact that there's a lot more blue throughout this Kyber. Jordan has now been able to, for the lack of a better term, master the ability to have the alcohol ink kind of infused throughout the Kyber, where you get, the nice colorations. It goes through more and more of the Kyber than what it would have been. I cannot get this thing to work with me here. Trying to get it to rotate for you here. You get more of your colorations here along the sides and everything to give it more of a fuller, more filled in color variation throughout it, so that you get more of the blue mixed in with the light blue color that's there as the rest of it. Now, with this, you're going to get on the display, you can order it through his Infected series. The Infected series that he has, you got a bunch of different options, different color variations that you can get on there, and those color variations give you the ability to mix and match. So you can get the display only version for $20 on his Etsy page, which the description for that and the link will be down below. When you get, and if you want the, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to focus here for you. If you want to get the full version that has all the colorations on it that you see here like this, that is a chipped Kyber, that one will be $30 on his site, and I believe it is currently listed as a separate listing on there so that you can get that, just like with the dark saber. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what voice we're going to get with this Kyber. Now I'm going to use my new chip scanner that I received from one of the other crafters. And what I love about this is I can tell you both the voice and the color that's on the Kyber without having to break out the holocron in my display or to get the Savi's lightsaber out. So I love this thing. It's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. And what we actually get on this Kyber is we get the hidden teal. So the cayenne color, if you will. That's the color that this particular Kyber will produce if you put it into a Savi's chassis. But the blade color will still be blue, just as like if it was one of the Obi-Wan or the Luke Skywalker version Kyber. However, if you put this in a holocron, it will not give you a voice because it is one of the hidden and unused, just like the orange. It's one of the hidden unused colors, so there are no voice packs attached to that. So, let me know what you guys think. Do you like the redone Mon Cala with the RFID chip inside this one? If you're looking at getting it, let me know. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on this particular Kyber. So, thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to look for us on our different socials. Our Twitter, our Facebook, our Instagram. Take a look for us. That's where you're going to get your most up-to-date video information on there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down there below so that you can help the channel out. Let me know that I'm doing a good job and you're liking what I'm doing. So thanks again for joining me. I appreciate your time. And as always, may the Force be with you.